All right, guys, we got Bitcoin coming in at 36,559, up a little bit today. I haven't made a video in the last couple of days, and we kind of dumped a little bit. Well, mainly a Bitcoin dump and some altcoins, but really it was overall a major Bitcoin dump, or at least down, what, $500, $800. Typical stuff, nothing to be worried about. Ethereum still over $2,000. XRP still holding on to 66 cents. So really, Bitcoin dumped like $800. XRP just kind of hung out at 66 cents. Same with Cardano, essentially 37 cents. So nothing too interesting to talk about, guys. We're in that consolidation range where, Bitcoin will pump, your altcoins will pump, and then they kind of pull back a little bit, and you just kind of hang out there waiting for the next move. We're in a pre-market right now on the stocks, and it looks like Dow futures are up because inflation was flat in October from the prior month. So essentially CPI is lower. So what does that mean? We're probably going to see the stock market up today, and we'll probably see Bitcoin up. There's no guarantee, but that's usually how it works. In fact, if the numbers were bad, we'd probably see Bitcoin going back down to $35,000. So overall, everything looking pretty good in the markets. I know some people were freaking out the last couple of days. Oh my God, we're going back down to $30,000. Oh my God, Theta dropped 10 cents or whatever. Like, guys, I want to talk about that a little bit, but the volatility is what you want. If you're in a project that's not volatile, that's a project that probably isn't going to give you a 50x. Maybe it'll give you a 10x. So these bigger cap coins just aren't as volatile, and that's just the way it goes. That's why Bitcoin is so much less volatile than some of these little altcoins. All right, let's talk about Cardano a little bit. Cardano hits new milestone, over 78 million transactions. What have I been saying? Are transactions up on your project that you're in? Are more people involved with it? Are people talking about it? What was your favorite project doing in the bear market? We know that Cardano was building. Since launching in 2017, the Cardano network has come under criticism for not boasting the same level of throughputs as other blockchains. However, one thing that cannot be held against Cardano is that network has longevity and stability. Cardano's never been hacked. It's never gone down. Unlike Salana, they don't have to turn it off every 10 minutes to manipulate the price, or when the servers get too clogged up. Cardano is a legitimate decentralized crypto. It's the kind of thing, if you're interested in crypto, that's what you invest in. If you're interested in venture capital, scams, pump and dumpers, Rand Nooner, BitBoy, you invest in Salana. That's just the way it's always been, guys. Can you make money in both? Yeah, you can make money in both. Will you make more money in Solana versus Cardano? It's possible. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Solana's going to eventually go to zero, but to each his own. Unlike other new age blockchains, the Cardano network has had a few technical glitches and zero downtime in 6 years. This stable performance and the recent arrival of more decentralized apps on Cardano has provided the basis for a surge in the number of transactions. As on-chain data reveals, the Cardano network recently surpassed an important mark with over 78 million transactions processed in its lifetime. At the time of writing, the total number of processed transactions, 78,312,000. Very, very nice. Cardano DeFi, TVL. Everybody always talks about TVL. Oh, what's the TVL? Well, Cardano is doing very well in that department. Cardano DeFi, TVL, and developer activity lead rankings. In line with the increase in the numbers of transactions, Cardano is also leading the blockchain ecosystem across other metrics. For instance, the blockchain recently topped the chart for the top networks by developer activity, leading the likes of Ethereum and Polkadot. At the same time, the total value of assets locked across Cardano-based DeFi protocols has been on an upward trend. In the past week, Cardano's TVL surpassed the Bitcoin's network, following for a period of sustained growth. So we've been doing stories like this on Cardano throughout the bear market, just letting you guys know that Cardano is going to shine in the bull market. Cardano doesn't do a lot of pump and dumpers in the bear market like Salana does or some other stinky pinky. Normally what happens, Bitcoin goes up to its all-time high or gets close. The altcoins stop running. Cardano slowly makes its way up. Then as we get near the end of the bull market, Cardano really goes crazy. And then Cardano basically blows past its all-time highs. And that's the way it kind of goes with Cardano. I like Cardano. I know a lot of people, everybody's talking about Salana right now. I've said it many times, I'm not a big Solana fan. Big Sam Bankman-Fried project. Every scammer YouTuber has been pumping Solana to the point where it's like, Like if you just look up the YouTubers talking about Solana, they're all scammers. And it's like, wow, that's so weird. But then you think about it, well, it's not, because the number one holder for Solana was Sam Bankman-Fried. So it's kind of like if your best friend or whatever is a drug addict, loser, rapist, murderer, can you really be surprised if his associates, would that guy's associates be doctors, lawyers, respected members of the community? Probably not. Probably the prisoner, the murderer, the rapist, the scammer's friends and associates are also going to be sleazeballs. Well, that's kind of how I look at Solana. Everybody involved with Solana is a scammer. The biggest whale was a scammer. Everybody's showing it's a scammer. At least most people showing that they're scammers. So I'm not a big fan. Even though Solana's at $55 today, I don't really care. I think Solana is having its pump now, just like Chainlink did in the previous bull market. But I think Cardano will overtake Solana in the next few months. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens, guys. We shall see what happens. I'm not always right, but I'm right a lot. Cardano founder ready to build layer 2 network for Kraken. As you guys know, Cardano has a deal with Kraken. In the past week, reports emerged that the popular crypto exchange Kraken was considering building its own layer 2 network. Kraken reportedly wishes to take the same path as Coinbase, which has enjoyed success with the release of its base network. Kraken is still in the process of selecting a partner for the ambitious project, with Polygon, Matter Labs, and Nil Foundation all in the running. However, Cardano also wants to be in the mix and offer its Layer 1 network as the primary blockchain. Okay, so they haven't decided yet. Kraken's still trying to figure out what blockchain to use, and Cardano's in the running. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson made this intent known in a social media post, where he reckoned that the blockchain network would be happy to provide a home to Kraken, rumored Layer 2. Additionally, the Cardano founder urges Kraken CEO Jesse Powell to reach out privately to discuss the possibility. Very, very nice. So that would be cool. That would definitely show a boost in Cardano. All I gotta say to Kraken is, just make sure you pick a project that isn't a scam, because there's a lot of scams out there, and hopefully this guy's smart enough not to go with the new shiny object. Like I said, Cardano's been around since 2017, decentralized, and never been down. Never been down. Never had a hack. No, nothing. You guys go back, and I've been in crypto for a long time. Go back to 2020 when everybody was in Salana. It was down every week. You couldn't trade on it. It was down. Then it turns out that Sam Bankman-Fried was part of making it go down so we can manipulate the price. But overall, the blockchain really couldn't handle it. So we're not in full-blown bull market yet. I'm very curious to see how Solana performs when the transactions are very high. Will it crash again? I think it will. All right, here's kind of something that we've been talking about on this channel. Like, okay, well, what's the top going to be for Bitcoin? When are we going to start taking profits? I've always been saying probably anything over $100,000. That's probably towards the tip of the market. We might see a Bitcoin pump to $120,000, but at $100,000, your altcoins are going to be crazy. You should have Cardano back at $3 or $4 at that point. Theta should be $10, $20, $30. XRP $3 or $4. That's when we'll definitely be taking out 50, 60, 70% of our altcoins will be sold just like that. And then we'll hold the rest for a possible pump. This is kind of what the consensus is right now. Here's an article I found. Take Bitcoin profit at $110,000. Well, I would say $100,000, but these guys are a little more risky than me. CME tops Binance and BTC futures open interest, hodlers, digest, blah, blah, blah. So essentially, this article is just basically about when you should be taking profits in the next bull market. And most people are talking about, see, the problem is, like, if everybody's talking about $120,000 and $110,000, Bitcoin never does what everybody's talking about. Remember when Bitcoin went down to $15,000, Gareth Soloway came out and said we're going to 5, Crypto Wendy saying 8. Every YouTuber, let's be honest, 80% of our YouTubers talking about an $8,000 Bitcoin. Definitely going down to 10, definitely going down to 5. This same shit happened in 2020 when we had the COVID dump. Bitcoin went down to $4,000 and everybody was talking about a $500 Bitcoin. Everybody. Every YouTuber, except for maybe like a few, were talking about a $500 Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do? It went down to like $3,900 and then it shot right up to $10,000. So, but the same happens on the other end. If everybody's calling for $110,000 Bitcoin, $120,000 Bitcoin, dude, I'd be getting the fuck out of there at $100,000. I mean, like when Bitcoin hits like $95,000, $98,000, just start selling your shit, because when we go into this next bear market in a couple years, it's going to be nasty. It always is. And there's always people thinking the bear market isn't going to happen. But trust me, the next bear market's going to happen, and it's going to be really bad. Talking about Salana a little bit, you know, I always tell you guys, like the biggest scammers are pumping Salana. Here's like every single BitBoy video, Ben Armstrong's video now is talking about Salana. Like, look at this video he just did. Bitcoin super cycle confirmed. What the fuck does that even mean? Salana taking over Ethereum. No, Salana will not take over Ethereum. But this is what they're all talking about. Like Crypto Ran Nooner, Crypto Banter, they're doing the same type of videos. Like every scammer is like head over heels. They've gone in head first into Salana, and it makes me wonder, are they being paid? I have no proof on this one, but are the founders of Salana giving people kickbacks for talking so much about Salana? I don't know, guys. I really don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. And going back to the markets, I want to talk a little bit about why I think coins like Theta, Vulcan Forge, you know, Vulcan Forge, still hanging out at $5.78. We've been talking about it since $2 on this channel. I think it went up to almost $7 a couple of days ago. Guys, you want to see this volatility. Like, to me, I get so excited when I see like Vulcan Forge go from $2 to $7, now back down to $7. These coins that are good quality projects, coins that have backbone, they've been around, they've reached all-time highs in the previous years, and you know they're developing projects in the bear market. When they have this much volatility, you know Vulcan Forge is going to have no problems getting to $50. Now, will it hit $50 then go right back down to $5? That's very, very possible. With coins like Vulcan Forge, you've got to know when to get out. I'm not getting out till we get to $40 or $50, but I like seeing that. Same with something like Theta. You know, Theta went up to $1.05 a couple of days ago. Now it's back down to 92 cents. So basically it dropped 10 cents. Within 24 hours, $1.05, over 10 cents. It dropped 12, 13 cents. That's like a 15% dump, a 20% dump. So the reason I think a coin like Theta is going to do so well is it's a lower cap, and it doesn't take much to make it pump. Like, so think about it, guys. This time, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Theta was 55 cents. It doubled in a week. Doubled in a week. Cardano ain't doubling in a week. It takes a while for Cardano to double in a week. Litecoin's not doubling in a week. Bitcoin's definitely not doubling in a week. My point is, when we go bullish, a coin like Theta, in a month's time frame, will 20, 30x. Now, of course, what goes up, what must come down. You have to know when to get out of these projects. I know people that were in Theta that became multi-millionaires. In fact, one guy, my father-in-law, actually talks about this guy who's a stockbroker. This guy bought Theta. His portfolio was up to like $500,000, and he didn't sell any of it. And I told everybody to sell Theta. I said, sell your Theta. I sold most of my Theta $8, $9. I didn't get the top. But this guy went from $500,000 down to $10,000. So you have to get out. You know, I'm not one of these people who's like, oh, you got to hold it forever. No. Get out. But you still have time, guys. Anything under Theta, anything under $1 for Theta is a steal. And we just saw Theta go from 50 cents to $1.05. You know it can pump fast. All we need is Bitcoin to start rolling, the bull market to get on with it. And you're going to see Theta $5, $10 within a couple weeks. So not too late for Theta. But you want these coins that are good quality projects that are extremely volatile. Volatility is your friend in crypto, guys. It's your friend. We're not into stable coins here. We're here to make money. All right, that's pretty much it. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. The stock market hasn't opened yet, but it looks like stock market's going to be up today because of the inflation's down a little bit. Will that bring up Bitcoin? It looks like it is a little bit so far. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go back up to $37,000 today for Bitcoin. I'd like to see XRP get back up to 70 cents. I want to see Cardano hit 40 cents, guys. I know all you guys who are big into Cardano and me, 40 cents is a big psychological number. We want to see that. And I think we're going to get that very, very soon. Overall, guys, same old shit. Don't let this volatility scare you. You know, it's par for the course, 20% dumps, 20% pumps. It's just the way it goes. But overall, everything is looking great. And like and subscribe, and talk to you later.